New moon. During a new moon, the moon is almost directly between the sun and earth. The moon looks dark. We see no reflected light. Crescent moon. The moon is waxing when the lit surface we see is getting bigger. In a few days, a bit of the sunlit side of the moon shows. It forms a crescent. First quarter moon. When the moon is a quarter of its way around Earth, it is in its first quarter phase. We see it as half lit. It is sometimes called a half moon. Gibbous moon. When the moon is waxing between a first quarter moon and a full moon, it is called the gibbous moon. Full moon. About 2 weeks have passed since the new moon. Now the entire face of the moon we see shines. Gibbous moon. The moon is waning when the lit surface we see is getting smaller. When the moon is waning between a full moon and a last quarter moon, it is a gibbous moon once again. Last quarter moon. When the moon is 3/4 of its way around Earth, it is in its last quarter phase. Again, we see it as half lit. It is sometimes called a half moon. Crescent moon. Once again, we see a small sliver of moon shining in the sky. A new moon. It takes the moon about 1 month to go through its entire set of phases. People used to know the time of the month by watching the moon's phases. Solar eclipse. The moon's orbit around Earth is usually tilted slightly compared to Earth's orbit around the sun. Because of this, the moon cannot exactly line up between the sun and Earth. But when the moon's orbit is not tilted and the moon lines up exactly between the sun and Earth, a solar eclipse happens. A solar eclipse project. Here's how to make a sun projector to see a picture of a solar eclipse. Warning, never look directly at a solar eclipse. The sun rays can hurt your eyes. Poke a pin through the center of a piece of heavy paper that is a little bigger than this book. Stand with your back to the sun. Hold the projector at your shoulder so sunlight shines through the hole. Hold another piece of heavy paper in your other hand. This is your screen. Move both papers until an image of the eclipse appears on the screen. The moon's shadow falls on Earth. A solar eclipse can last up to 7 1/2 minutes.